Welcome back to Spiritual Summaries. If you've been with us through our in-depth explorations of Genesis and Exodus, and our recent journey through Leviticus, you know we're committed to a thorough and meaningful exploration of the Bible. Today, we're embarking on an exciting new series in the book of Numbers, covering chapters 1 to 6 in this video. Numbers is a fascinating blend of narrative and law, chronicling the Israelites' journey from Mount Sinai to the Promised Land. It's a story of organization, preparation, and divine guidance. While we'll be using the King James Version for our study, we encourage you to follow along in whichever version resonates with you. So, sit back, grab your Bible, and let's dive into the rich and complex narrative of Numbers. Are you ready to explore the census, the setup of the camp, and the early stages of the Israelites' epic journey? Chapter 1. The Census of Israel's Warriors. Numbers chapter 1 presents a detailed account of the first census taken of the Israelites, a pivotal moment as the community prepares for its journey from Sinai to the Promised Land. This chapter is not merely about counting people, it's a strategic organization of the nation's military forces and a testament to God's providence and planning. God commands Moses to take a census of all the Israelite men aged 20 and above, those fit for military service. The task is undertaken with the help of representatives from each tribe, emphasizing a structured and collaborative approach. The census results reveal the military strength of each tribe, underscoring the importance of readiness and order for the challenges ahead. This methodical counting also serves as a testament to God's promise to Abraham to make his descendants as numerous as the stars. The large numbers recorded, over 600,000 men, are a visible sign of God's faithfulness to his covenant. The Levites, however, are not included in this census. Their sacred duties of caring for the tabernacle set them apart from the military responsibilities of the other tribes, highlighting their unique role in the spiritual life of the community. This opening chapter sets the stage for the Israelites' journey, combining elements of administrative order with divine fulfillment. It paints a picture of a people poised on the brink of a significant transition, with each individual playing a crucial role in the unfolding story of their nation. Chapter 2. The Arrangement of the Tribal Camps. In Chapter 2 of Numbers, the narrative shifts from the census to the strategic organization of the Israelite camp. This chapter is pivotal in illustrating how the community is to be arranged both during encampment and on their journey. The layout of the camp is not just a matter of logistics, it reflects a deeper spiritual order and the tribe's relationship to the tabernacle and to God. God instructs Moses and Aaron on the precise arrangement of the tribal camps around the tabernacle, which is to be at the center of the camp. Each tribe is assigned a specific place, with the tribes of Judah, Issachar, and Zebulun to the east, Reuben, Simeon, and Gad to the south, Ephraim, Manasseh, and Benjamin to the west, and Dan, Asher, and Naphtali to the north. This arrangement is symbolic, emphasizing the centrality of God's presence in the midst of his people. The Levites, tasked with the care of the tabernacle, are encamped closest to it, serving as a buffer between the holy space and the rest of the Israelites. This proximity underscores their role as mediators and guardians of the sacred. Through this detailed organization, Chapter 2 of Numbers not only prepares the Israelites for their physical journey but also reinforces the importance of divine order and the reverence due to God's dwelling place among them. It serves as a reminder of the need for structure and discipline in communal and spiritual life. Chapter 3. The Levites and their duties. Chapter 3 of Numbers introduces the Levites, setting them apart for specific roles and responsibilities within the Israelite community. This chapter is significant as it delineates the Levites' sacred duty to care for the tabernacle, reflecting their unique position in the religious life of the nation. The chapter begins by tracing the lineage of Aaron and Moses, reinforcing the Levites' hereditary right to serve as priests. The focus then shifts to the broader Levite tribe, who are appointed to assist Aaron and his sons. Unlike other Israelites, the Levites are not given a territorial inheritance. Their inheritance is their service to the Lord. Each Levitical family is assigned specific responsibilities concerning the tabernacle's components. The Gershonites are tasked with the care of the tabernacle's fabrics, the Kohathites are responsible for the sacred objects like the ark and the altar, and the Merarites are in charge of the structure's frames and bars. These assignments are not merely logistical, they symbolize the Levites' integral role in maintaining the holiness and function of the tabernacle. Chapter 3 of Numbers establishes the foundation for the Levite service, reinforcing their indispensable role in Israelite worship and the careful stewardship required for the holy sanctuary. Their service, characterized by dedication and reverence, is a key aspect of the Israelites' relationship with God. Chapter 4. The service of the Kohathites, Gershonites, and Merarites. Chapter 4 of Numbers continues to detail the duties of the Levite families, focusing on the Kohathites, Gershonites, and Merarites, and their roles in the service of the tabernacle. This chapter is crucial as it not only specifies their responsibilities but also highlights the sanctity and significance of their tasks. The Kohathites are entrusted with the most sacred duties, carrying the holy objects of the tabernacle, such as the Ark of the Covenant, the table for the bread of the presence, the lampstand, and the altars. This task is of such sanctity that Aaron and his sons must first cover these objects before the Kohathites can transport them, ensuring that they do not come into direct contact with these sacred items and thus risk their lives. The Gershonites are responsible for the tabernacle's fabrics, including the curtains, coverings, and ropes. They transport these items under the supervision of Itamar, Aaron's son. The Merarites, also under Itamar's direction, handle the heavier elements of the tabernacle structure, such as the frames, crossbars, posts, and bases. In chapter 4 of Numbers, the intricate details of the Levites' duties underscore the importance of each role in the service of the tabernacle, reflecting a community united in its devotion and service to God. Chapter 5, Laws on Purity and Restitution. Numbers chapter 5 delves into various laws concerning purity and the handling of transgressions within the Israelite community. This chapter is key in maintaining the sanctity and harmony of the camp, especially during their journey and encampment. The chapter begins with instructions for the Israelites to send anyone with a skin disease, discharge, or who is ceremonially unclean due to a corpse, outside the camp. This action, while seemingly harsh, is aimed at preserving the community's purity and reflects the seriousness with which they treated potential sources of contamination. Next, the chapter addresses the issue of restitution in cases of wrongdoing. If a person commits a sin against another, they are to confess the sin they have committed and make full restitution for the wrong, adding a fifth of the value to it. This restitution is to be given to the person wronged, or if that person has no relative, then to the Lord, represented by the priest. This law emphasizes the importance of acknowledging one's transgressions, making amends, and restoring relationships within the community. Chapter 5 of Numbers provides insights into the social dynamics of the Israelite community, illustrating how they navigated issues of purity, sin, and restitution in a way that sought to uphold the sanctity of the community and the individual's relationship with God. Chapter 6, the Nazirite Vow. Chapter 6 of Numbers introduces the Nazirite Vow, a special commitment made by individuals to dedicate themselves to the Lord for a specific period. This vow represents a voluntary, higher level of sanctification and commitment beyond the standard expectations of the Israelite community. Those who take the Nazirite vow must abstain from wine and all other products made from grapes, a symbol of their separation from common pleasures and dedication to spiritual pursuits. They must not cut their hair during the vow period, allowing it to grow as a visible sign of their vow. Additionally, Nazirites must avoid contact with corpses, even if the deceased is a close family member, to maintain ritual purity. At the end of the vow period, the Nazirite is required to present offerings at the tabernacle: a burnt offering, a sin offering, and a fellowship offering, along with a basket of unleavened bread, cakes, and wafers. The completion of these offerings is followed by the shaving of the Nazirite's head at the entrance to the tabernacle, signifying the end of their vow and the return to normal life. Chapter 6 provides a fascinating glimpse into individual expressions of devotion in ancient Israel, illustrating how personal vows like that of the Nazirites were integrated into the broader religious life of the community. The chapter underscores the diversity of ways in which one could pursue holiness and dedicate oneself to God. And with that, we conclude our exploration of the first 6 chapters of Numbers. From the detailed census of Israel's warriors to the sacred Nazirite vow, these chapters have offered us a vivid tapestry of organization, dedication, and sanctity in the Israelite community. As we've journeyed through these passages, we've seen how every aspect of life, whether it be military preparation, camp arrangement, or personal vows, was deeply intertwined with a commitment to the divine. As always, thank you for joining us on Spiritual Summaries. We hope that this journey through Numbers has not only enriched your understanding of these ancient texts but also offered you insights into how these teachings can still resonate in our lives today. Whether it's the discipline of the Nazirite or the organization of the tribes, there's much we can learn about devotion and community. If you've found value in our deep dive, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Your engagement helps us reach more people eager to explore the richness of the Bible. Don't forget to leave your thoughts and reflections in the comments below. We love hearing how these ancient scriptures speak to you in contemporary times. Stay tuned for our next video, where we will continue to uncover the wisdom of Numbers. Until then, keep seeking, keep learning, and be blessed on your spiritual journey.